Alright, what's up guys, it's Zayden back, and I hope everybody is having an amazing day. Don't mind my outfit, it's currently 9:30 at night. But as you can see, we got the new merch. Hoodies, available now. Alright, 15. Cop them. But today we are going to be doing a story time video about the time I got hit in the head with a hammer. I've gotten hit in the head with a lot of things. If you want to see the story time video about the time I got hit in the head with a pumpkin, actually the jaw right here, make sure you leave a like on this video. If we get 15 likes, that sounded so gay, because like you hear like big YouTubers just being like, if we get 10k likes, if we get 15 likes, I'll do a story time video about the time I got hit in the head with a pumpkin and jaw. But anyways, we're going to be telling a story about how I got hit in the head with a hammer. But before we start, make sure you follow me on all my social medias on the screen right there. And let's go. Alright, so pretty much I was helping my cousin, I don't want to say his name, so we're just going to say Randy. I was helping my cousin Randy clean his bedroom, Garrick and I, actually. So his bedroom was really dirty. I was probably 11 maybe, so we were sitting there, I was helping him, and we were throwing garbage like out of his window into it was either a wagon or a wheelbarrow or something, and I told him that I would take it down to the fire pit, like all the garbage. So I take it down and I come back up and I'm coming.
That's what she said.
Acting like he was gonna throw this, like, he was acting like he was gonna throw the hammer at me. So I was like, don't throw it. So I'm sitting here, he's probably 10 feet away, right? I'm like in his bedroom, looking out of his window, acting like he's gonna throw this hammer at me, okay? And I'm sitting there, he's like, and I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. So he hears, do it. He heard me say, do it. I don't think he did. So anyway, he throws this hammer. And in what seemed like slow motion to me, which was probably like a second in reality, what seemed like slow motion to me was a hammer coming right at me, right in between the eyes, right? And instead of like ducking, I just stand there. So it hits me right here. There was a big gash. I started bleeding instantly. It was super deep.
That's what she said.
I start wobbling around. I'm like super dizzy. I fall over. I get back up, and Randy, like runs out of his bedroom, and he's like, "Don't tell me, please, 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 don't tell me, don't tell me." Mind you, I'm out here screaming and bawling because like this actually hurt. Like I was bleeding nonstop. Like at first it didn't hurt because like the adrenaline rush, but like all the blood down my face. So we were over at his house. So his house is here, and then there's a driveway, and then there's my grandmother's house, and my house is like down the road. So we were over at his house. So I go over to my grandmother's house like bawling, and my grandparents are in their bedroom watching TV, and they hear me come in. So my grandmother runs out, and she's like, "Oh my God, what happened? What happened?" Like she's freaking out, like. Calls my parents, she's like, you guys are gonna have to come take Zayden to the hospital or something, right? So, I'm like, no, I don't want stitches. I did not want stitches. I was scared to get stitches. It wasn't even the fact that, like, I was getting stitches. It was the fact that I knew they were gonna have to shave my head to give me stitches. Like, my dad's bald. Like, no. That's big no-no for me. So I'm sitting here and I'm just like, no, put some Neosporin on it or something. I'm just sitting here bawling, and she's like, "Zay, no, that's not how it works." My grandfather's like, give the kid some Neosporin, and his parents are gonna take him home, right? So we put some Neosporin on it, and mind you, this is bleeding nonstop. Like we tried to put a Band-Aid on it, and obviously it didn't stick, cause like it was in my hair. It just kept bleeding. The blood like just kept going. So like we go home, and I got here, I remember going into my parents' bathroom and looking in the mirror, because, like, they got a bathtub and then they have a huge mirror. Like, there's a mirror here and then a mirror here. So I'm sitting there, and I remember looking through the mirror, like, with my parents behind me putting Neosporin on this. Just sitting there bawling. My dad's like, Zayden, you're gonna have to get stitches. Maybe it was my mom, I don't know. They were like, Zayden, you're gonna have to get stitches. And I'm like, I'm not getting stitches. Like, I'm sitting here crying because I got hit in the head with a hammer. So, blah, blah, blah. So we just keep putting Neosporin on it for a couple days. I'm sure I got a concussion. I probably got a concussion. Like, there's no way I didn't. But, so I don't know how I didn't pass out. But, like, we just kept putting Neosporin on it and eventually it healed up. And there's a scar there if you look hard enough. You can't see it because of my hair most of the time. But if you look hard enough, it's there. It's a really funny story. But the pumpkin one is way funnier. That's all I'm going to say. Long story, well, then, I think, about a year later, because, like, when he said don't tell, he picked up the hammer and chucked it, like, across his yard, like, over, we couldn't find it, and then probably, like, a year later, we were, like, just walking around, and we found it, and, like, there was blood on it and stuff. Now, when this first happened, I told my parents, my grandparents, and everybody that it was an accident. Everybody thought it was an accident. I mean, now, my parents know that it wasn't, but, like, it's like 3 years later, so it doesn't really matter at this point. This was in the middle of summer. It was actually right when school got out, so probably around this time, but, yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to do a storytime video about the time I got hit in the head with a pumpkin right there, make sure you leave a like on this video. Once again, if we get 15 likes, I'll do a video on that. And until next time. Oh wait, first get the merch website coming soon. Alright, working on it. But until next time. See ya.
Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God, my whole life, my words been my greatest weapon. I know I've been the coast's greatest blessing.